What's up? Tyler, Soap, whatever you want to call me. This is a band update for Bob Said Now What. But first, a little more important things. It's story time. So, I'm in college at Ivy Tech. There's some weird people at Ivy Tech, let me tell you. First off, chemistry class. This kid, alright, first day of school, I just knew the whole semester's gonna be down the tubes from this kid. Comes in the door, he's like tromping in, like real, like super hyped for no reason. It's Chemistry 101. Nobody's excited about Chemistry 101. Nobody's excited about chemistry ever anyway. So, this kid comes in, and he's like freaking out, showing them, Teacher, is this the right book? Is this the right book? They told me down at the bookstore this is the right one. Is it the right one? Oh, please tell me it's the right one. And she's like, yeah, it's the right one. Go sit down. And he's like, oh, thank God. And just, then he finds him go sit down. I'm like, oh boy, this can't be good. So, in class, he's like, oh God, just like super hyped, like raised his hand, answered every question possible. Well, in my personal opinion, no lies, he says this all the time. My personal opinion and my thoughts on this are, we should, I think it's this. I think matter is something that can't be destroyed, just only change shape. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Why are you acting like you're from the 1950s? And this guy, I mean, he can't be that old. He doesn't look that much older than me, like maybe in his 20s. So like that, like he walks into class all the time wearing his lab coat and goggles, all the time. And I hate lab coats are uncomfortable. They are not nice material. They are made out of cardboard. And goggles leave big old rims around your face and nasty looking. And he's just like always walking around like, well, you never know when there's gonna be a battery acid fight in the hallway. So we go in the lab, and this kid's like, everybody's taking their seats, and it's the first day, so we all pick out our own seats. I sit down in the corner spot, and then girl I work with and I'm friends with sits across from me, and then some other girl we were talking to sits down across, beside her. One open spot. Guess who sits next to me? Yeah, Captain Happy. He comes over, trumps in. He's like got this mule pack full of like 17 backpacks and like crayon and is equator like the little half moon things. I can't remember the name of them right now. What's that name? Something, I don't know. Math. So he goes in, like trumps all this stuff on the ground, and he's like looking around. Stands. Everybody's sitting down. Stands right in front of me. Arms out, like chemistry. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good. I'm like, he's like, are you hyped for this class? Are you ready for this class? And I'm like, dude, sit down. And he's just standing right in front of me, this far away. And the teacher comes in. She's like, hey, there's a seat right there. And he's like, oh, I guess I better sit down. Sits down. She walks out like a couple minutes later, and for some reason, I don't know. I guess it like her car caught on fire or something. And he comes back. All right, he didn't leave. Before she comes back, he's like pops right up again. He's standing in front of me again for no reason. I don't know what his deal is. He can't see any better over where I'm at than he is. He just feels like standing right in front of me, this far away, so I can smell. Just it's creepy. And the teacher comes back in. She's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Sit down." And he's like, "Oh, I just thought we were getting ready to start stuff." She's like, "No, my car was on fire." And he's like, "Oh, okay, my bad." So he goes, and then like we start the lab and everything, and like she gives us paper, and she's like, "All right, this time, try to work on it on your own, but you can ask other people questions or whatever." And so like two girls start working together, and he starts kind of working. I can and as soon as she said that, I'm like, this, like turned away, had like books filled up beside me, so like he can't see. I'm trying not to hide in camouflage in the school, and like write down my answers. And I'm just like, please God, please don't let him look at me. And I can feel his eyes. He's like, yeah, I see him. I'm coming for him. We're gonna work together. We're gonna be partners, and it's gonna be great. And I'm like, no, please, God, don't. He's like, math, science, chemistry, all in one. And I'm like, oh God. So like, he's like, hey, well, what'd you get for number one? And it was like really simple math equations, like to multiply these two things, and I was like, okay, the answer is D, and he's like, well, how'd you get that? Because I'm pretty sure I got 2 to the square root of 37 logarithm 9. I was like, what are you doing? That is not. Go away. You're not even in math. You're not even doing math. And so then he's like, oh, well, well, you're probably right. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. And so he goes like, bouncing off somewhere else. It's just like pinballing all throughout the classroom. Hey, what'd you get? Hey, what'd you get? Oh, sorry about my handwriting. It's really bad. Let me explain it to you in song. And he starts singing and dancing and like breaks out a cane and a top hat, and the teacher like has to tase him. It's crazy. You don't know what's gonna go on. That's like last semester. This guy in my speech class. Every time he's giving a speech, I can't focus because he's got a lazy eye, and it's like going like this and this, and I can't tell where he's looking at. And it's creeping me out, and I don't know if he's like staring at the ceiling, or staring at me, or staring through my soul, or staring at the cute girl behind me. Can't figure it out. Freaking me out. And he's giving a speech about how him and his friends got drunk in a boat, and it like got struck by lightning or something in a rainstorm. I don't know. It's weird. It's what you do at college, I guess. And yeah, now it's time for the actual band update. Now the rest of the guys. Will, on drums. Jake, in the background playing a fire.
I like it to fire. Get out of here. Hey, you turn my fucking house down. Once.
Actually, that was me.
Once.
Hello. Hello. Oh, you already know me.
Yeah, you know.
Hi.
Oh god, you're typical Marshall.
Okay. Story time.
It's over.
That was a long story.
That was the second coming of the story time.
Yeah, we tried this the first like a second ago. It's like a 20-minute rant, and no, Jake doesn't.
Try to get him up.
I didn't hit the record button. It was really bad.
Oh god, I thought you did it again.
No, it's recording.
Oh.
Quick bad.
Okay.
Well,
Anyway.
this is done with the video. Okay. So that was a long story time. Band update time. The album is almost done. We want to grab the progress board. Press the dry erase progress report.
Progress. It's happening. It's all happening.
All of the guitar is done. Most of the bass is done. Jake's back, but we don't care. So pretty much, maybe give it a month.
Yeah. We just got
We're kind of lazy people who don't have a lot of time to work on
Drums.
stuff. So
me and his vocals blowing out our voices, doing. I don't know. It's not really vocals. It's more of like him singing mostly and me doing. Not really. It's actually a lot better fucking vocals than that.
no point in the album that you go that high.
No, I'm always really low. I have a naturally low, like very white voice.
Okay. So
Album should be done in a month, maybe. Hospital time.
oh,
Guess what?
it's time for my shame.
Shut up.
No.
We had to cancel the show at the help at the refuge thing because he almost died. Not a laughing matter. He didn't take insulin for a day, and when you don't.
it was more like a week.
Okay, he didn't take insulin. Like
Bad.
I'm a bad.
that's bad when
I'm
you're
bad.
type 1 diabetic and you don't do much effort, and you don't want you to eat. Anyway, what happened was he had diabetic ketoacidosis. Diabetic ketoacidosis. Yeah, you wanna know what that means? It means when your
I'll
body,
tell you.
your body breaks down fat, makes ketones. Ketones are bad.
Jake,
Ketones
put
are acidic and
your
they
head right
make your
here.
body hurt.
Jake, put your head right.
Body counteracts
Get
that
in the
by
video.
releasing
There you
glucose
are.
from your liver. And your body has to break down glucose with insulin. Well, guess what? You didn't have insulin because his pancreas is all broken. So, his kidneys and everything got really acidic and they basically lit on fire. And he had to go to ICU for a few days. And
That was probably the worst pain I've ever had.
Yeah.
That was really
I
bad.
got a call at work at 4:30 in the morning saying, mom saying he's nice and get over here.
I got a call from Tyler at like 6:40 in the morning saying, hey, he's in the hospital, but visiting hours are over right now.
Yeah, I see that's really
Shame.
weird.
Son of a bitch.
But anyway, yeah. So, he's better now. He's watching his insulin better and his sugar. He's got the sugar. But anyway,
Not the sugar. Ah, Lord, not the
to the Forsaken Sites guys who run the refuge, we are sorry.
My fault. Won't happen.
We don't know you
can't
guys,
promise
like said that
It'll happen again, but hopefully not during one of their.
yeah, we're sorry. And with that, we'd like to say we're gonna make it up to you by playing this pretty awesome show, 26th. At
Refuge.
the Refuge.
Hey,
Well, you know, it's gonna be awesome. It's their Halloween show. I don't know what that means. Maybe they're supposed to dress up. I don't know.
it's free. I remember. It's free Halloween stuff.
Free.
Free Halloween.
Don't hold us to that. Go to the page.
Pretty sure you can hold me to it.
Hold him to it. I mean,
I'm looking to be killed.
Hear that, ladies?
Ladies,
Beware.
single.
Well, you get all the stalkers.
Huh?
I don't get no.
I get stalkers. That was weird. Went to dinner tonight and walk into the buffet and this girl just screams,
Hey, Tyler!
"Hey, Tyler!" And I'm like, "Who are you?"
Do I know?
And they're just like, so we go eat, and the whole time I keep looking around like, who is that? Who is that? Well, then, like, at the very end, though, she walks away. She's like, "Bye, Tyler." And I was like, "Hey, come back. Where are you at?" And I was like,
And they're like,
"What are you?"
and
And
they're
they're in a booth, and I was like, "I don't even know who you are." So I looked at her straight in the face, and she's like 15 or 16 or something like that. And then, like, she came over to the table after I came back, sat down. She's like, "Hi." I was like, "Who are you?" And she's like,
I'm your Facebook
She's like,
stalker.
"I'm
you
your
don't
best
know?
friend, your Facebook stalker, Marissa. Bye." I was like, okay.
We were at dinner with Ryan, and he pulls out his smartphone, and he looks up on Facebook. Okay, who's on your friends list named Marissa? Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. She's not on your friends list.
Creepy.
And
I took it as a compliment.
you take it as a
Fine.
compliment.
It's actually why you it's hot down here. But anyway, where's the band? There it is. Oh, also another show. Before we show you this, the Indie Jukebox, the 25th, the night before the Refuge show, is our show that we're kind of setting up. Lights just went out. It's at the Indie Jukebox. It is us and the Dictionary Scene and Werewolf with a Shotgun and Tangled Headphones. Tangled Headphones is, we play with him a lot because we're borrowing their drummer Ryan. But that's okay. Ladies beware. Yep. And Werewolf with a Shotgun is a relatively new band. We got told about them by Mitch Weiss. If you don't know who Mitch Weiss is, look him up! Because Mitch Weiss, worldwide. Yeah.
He's putting out a new EP thing, solo EP acoustic stuff. It sounds really cool.
Yeah, if you like acoustic stuff, if
The
you like pop
13th?
punk, listen to It's All Happening, which is his band. They are awesome. They are probably one of the best local bands around. It's like, them and Subatomic are just there.
I made a book of an invisible man walking his dog.
Back to action.
Why do we have
Anyway,
Oh,
so back to the album stuff.
Just jealous.
That's the
Jealous
album
of my
artwork.
artistic ability.
You can see it. Bob Said Now What, Beaten to Death, new album. That artwork is done by Not Quite Porn, which is
we will give detailed information. Not Quite Porn got a hold of the guy. His name doesn't come immediately in mind, but Not Quite Porn got a hold of him. So we'll give you the information on who did it.
yeah.
In the crotch.
We'll post the artist, whatever. Not Quite Porn is ran by a guy named Mike Vomit.
No.
No.
Mike Vomit is part of it.
He's part of the team, whatever. That's the only person I have ever talked to. He's on the team.
I'm on the team now.
He's writing. It's on Tumblr. If you don't know what Tumblr is, get the internets and find Tumblr.
Oh,
Ask
It's-
the Google overlords.
Yeah.
yeah.
He writes for him. It's an online punk blog. It's awesome. They do updates on like articles about like past bands and everything,
New
and
band.
current bands. We ran out of California. Apparently we have fans in California. Too bad we're never going to get there because we don't have a live with you. Oh well. Maybe one.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, they're awesome. Check them out. They got some good stuff. Merch. Been making a ton of merch. And
Yeah. Come to the upcoming shows because we have merch to sell. We have some merch stuff.
Merch.
There's merch stuff.
Hey, merch shirts. It's red. It says Bob Said Now What. It says Drown in Cheap Soda, which is the name of the first album. We have a lot of cool designs. Jason
Y'all
Bourne
don't
on-
even know about all the merch that we got. Y'all don't understand.
March! Anyway, shirts are like $5 a piece. Sweatshirts are 10. If you don't have your size, we will make your size. Somehow.
Shoot us a message with your size if we do not previously have it.
Yeah,
We'll get one to you. All shirts are custom. You will not find another shirt like yours. Guaranteed.
mainly because it has my fingerprints all over it. And that's about it. If you're in a band, if you want us to play, if you want to need somebody to play with you, if you're looking to fill out a show roster, we're available.
Ow.
His head. And if you want us, if you're putting on a show yourself at like a garage or whatever, we'll come play. We are not picky. We don't care. We are show whores. We just want to play. Yeah,
Like to play.
like I do play the
Don't
music.
use it.
Anyway, that's about it from Bob Said Now What. Also check out Outcast Alley Plays on YouTube. That's us three playing through video games and making semi-funny commentary.
It's semi-fun.
It's just something else to watch if you want, if you're bored.
If you've got nothing better to do, and I mean nothing better to do,
Yeah.
if you don't feel like cutting your own foot off, you could maybe watch it.
It might be worth just cutting your eyes out. Your ears. Anyway.
Turn your index
Oh yeah.
Jason!
Woo!
Jason!
Heavy Rain, don't play it, don't
No,
watch it.
shut up.
Don't play Heavy Rain.
Don't play video games.
Alright. That's all we got. Deuces from
Nice.
Soap. J-Boy, because he doesn't never know his name. And
That's so many.
You have one.
Night, y'all.